Our regularly scheduled program in progress. All right, everyone. Hello, Ma. Hello, Orange Luke. Hello, BPT Hustler. Welcome in, guys. This is a very late. It's a very late coming on from me, but I've been busy tonight. Yeah, I've had a lot of orders tonight. Yeah, I'm just going to turn this on because you can't see me, so I'll just do it that way. I have had 4 shopping orders tonight. 4. So it really wouldn't have done me any good to go live anyway because you wouldn't have seen me. Yeah, you wouldn't have seen me at all. I had 4 shopping orders. I'm at $38 right now, and I've still got 20 minutes left of the dash to go. So I did not have any Uber Eats offers, tonight because I spent so much time shopping. I did get offers from Uber Eats, but let's just say they were far from anything I would want to take. Hey, Fran, welcome in. Yep. It's, man, I'll tell you, I've been shopping. That's the reason why I didn't get a chance to go live. I had an Aldi order, then I had 2 Kroger orders back to back, and then I had a Dollar General shopping order not too long ago. And all of that mixed in with 1 Cracker Barrel. The Cracker Barrel was the only order I had that was not shopping. Everything else was shopping. And man, it was just, that's all I really did. That's the reason why I didn't go on there. But I did promise that I would go live and we would have let's say you made $190 in 6.5 hours. That's fantastic. Yeah, I finally crossed the 100 mark today. The dash earlier today was, mediocre at best. Didn't make $100 during that first part, even with Uber. But we did do a dirty stack today, and so we are going to. I did promise that we would have a drawing at the fountain, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to go do that here pretty soon. If I don't get an order in the next 20 minutes, then then I'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to add up the totals so far of what Michigan did today. And, the $38 tonight, I think, was really good. It was quite a comeback, even though it was a bunch of shopping. So, every order was accepted, but like I said, it was only 4 orders. Aldi, 2 Krogers, and a Cracker Barrel. That was it, just that. Hey, Roy, welcome in. Yep. Man, I'm pretty much shopped out, guys. I really am. Yeah. The Aldi order took a very long time, because it was crowded. Sunday, it's always crowded. I stood in line for a good at least 15 minutes. At Aldi, at least 15 minutes I stood in line for. So I lost a lot of time with that. Then Kroger, I had to, stand in line too, because it says on there you cannot do, at least on mine, it said you cannot go to the self-checkout. You have to let a regular cashier check you out. So, because, yeah, then, of course, that's time consuming as well. So, and then I had a Dollar General order, that took a little bit of time too, because that too was crowded. So, yeah, I lost a lot of time tonight on these shop and deliver orders, but hey, they're worth. How's the day been? I said, hey, how's it going, Corey? Welcome in. Yeah, I've got 18 minutes of the dash to go, so maybe maybe can we get Michigan over $40 tonight? So that'll put them, at a start, of maybe close to $130, maybe $140. So let's just hope so. Maybe it might not be that much, because let's see, they had 53 plus 15, that was 68, and then they ended up with 17. I mean, I got extra tip on, I got an extra tip. I think it was from that person in the hotel. I got an extra tip from them. So I got $17 on Uber. So you had 17 plus, let's see, what did I say? 50, 68. So that'd be 85, and then 85, and then you have 38, 85 and 38. That's 123. So, and I guess for a start, I guess that could be okay. As I need you to see the torture I'm doing to myself this week. Yeah, I see what you're doing. You're wanting to. You're kind of being like me, taking every order. Yeah. I mean, there was an opportunity that I could have taken a dirty stack, because I had my second Kroger order was in the car with me, and I got and I was still doing that, but I wasn't going to go 30 miles out of the way for only $11. I wasn't going to do that. So, yeah, that's the kind of orders I got tonight. They sent that order to me 3 times. First time they sent it, it was $11 going 30 miles. Second time they sent it, it was $13 going 11 miles. And then the third time they sent it, it was a, it's the third time they sent it to everybody. It was a first come, first serve, and they offered $14. So I didn't take it, but I think somebody, some brave person, I guess, did. So, yeah. I mean, it could have been a second one, but no. Yeah. I'm not traveling 30 miles, because you know what that 30 miles is? 60 miles. No, thank you. Not for $11. No, thank you. Yeah, you can have that, Uber. We already did our dirty stack for the day, and that's what we're getting ready to do. In 15 minutes, we're going to get over to the fountain, and we're going to do our little drawing. So I've got 3 more people I've got to add to the, 3 or 4. I got 4 more I got to add to the, that I got to add to the bag. So I just got to make sure I take care of that before we do the drawing up there, because somebody tonight is going to be a lucky winner of $25. So, yep, some lucky winner tonight is going to have $25. So those of you who are members, get ready, because we're going to have a nice little drawing here in a little bit. Someone's gonna, because of the dirty stack we had at the end. All right, guys, hang on a second. I've got to take this. All right, guys, sorry about that. I just had to take that real quick. So anyway, let's go ahead and all right, we got 13 minutes here. Can we get $40? Can Michigan at least get $40 and set a pretty good pace, even for such a mediocre, not so good beginning? I'll just go ahead and see if we can pass by a pizza place here, because I haven't had a pizza order yet. I mean, I've just been shopping all night. I mean, it's like, man, you said you should do a decline every offer for 2 hours. You're just declining all orders together, Roy. You ain't doing it. So, yeah. Yeah, that'd be a good JRD reacts to someone declining every offer. That'd be a good one. But yeah, I mean, this all orders accepted. I was like, yeah, this all orders accepted. You know, I mean, it's crazy, and it's. But I will say this: every offer that I did accept, I did go up 2 points on my acceptance rate. I was at 92, and now I'm at 94. So, maybe I guess we could call it to the road to 100%. I mean, it's probably going to be a little bit before I get to 100%, but even so, every little bit helps. So, but that's what this does, though. This all orders accepted. It does help you get back there. So, you did a decline-a-thon on Valentine's Day last year. Yeah, I don't. If the what did I do? Let's see, Valentine's Day. Oh yeah, last Valentine's Day. Yeah, I did. You don't see her anymore, but I did a. When she first started, Valentine Delivers Vegas, I think or Valentine Cheeks in Vegas. I don't remember what she calls herself now, but yeah, I did a dash. An introduction to her for those that didn't know her channel when I first saw her, and yeah, I just thought that I would, just for fun, she named herself Valentine, so I thought, why not? Valentine on Valentine's Day. Makes sense, right? So I just did that. I mean, she was just starting, and, I, let everybody see that channel, and then, I mean, I'm not taking credit for it, but I know that her channel started growing, right after I did that, because there was just, it was you guys, though, that really helped her get going. I mean, all I did was just, be a starting point. The same way with Colleen. I mean, I didn't exactly, get Colleen to do it live, get her to 1,000 live, but it was you guys who did. I mean, it's like someone throws the bait out there, and then someone reels it in and makes it happen. That's how it works. So I did that with her, and her channel just blossomed. Now you don't really hear from her anymore. I mean, maybe she got to a point to where, hey, fully monetized, or you just got tired of just dashing in general. I mean, there are those that, that do. That, you do it for a while, and then you get tired of it, so. Okay, so I'm just going to go over here. You didn't have any offers from males. Huh. Okay. All right, DoorDash, we got about 10 minutes left. Can we get them over 40? But at least today, out of all the shopping orders, minus the one this morning that I had to say no to because of, I had to unassign because of, hey, okay. So, well, it's going to be up in that way. Terrible offer, guys. 3 for 3. All orders accepted, though.
Drive north on Amos Road. Then, in 500 feet, turn left onto State Road 44. Turn left onto State Road 44.
Yep, terrible offer. Yep, all orders accepted, though. That's just what it is, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh, boy. When Fran talks about torture with all this, I mean, that's basically what I'm doing with this contest. But, you got to do what you got to do. So, but I think if this goes through this, that would put me over $40. So that'd be 100. So that would be what 80. Say 85 plus plus 40. That'd be 41. 126. That's what they would have.
For 1 mile.
Yeah, 126. So you're doing it for your subscribers' entertainment. Yeah. Well, that's kind of what I'm doing with this. Is doing this for entertainment purposes. And but the thing is, I enjoy it, and I'm enjoying doing this with you guys because, like I said, this is going to be fun tonight. Again, I get to do a dirty stack drawing on account of we had a dirty stack at the very end. Yeah, I'm going to take Mechanic Street. I'm not going down there.
South Pine Street. Then, in 700 feet, turn left onto East Franklin Street.
No, Mechanic Street. We're not doing that. Mechanic has no has no stop signs down there, and it's a little easier.
Turn left onto East Franklin Street.
Nope. Going to the stop sign, turning left, and that's the way we're going.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto East Mechanic Street. Turn left onto East Mechanic Street.
Yeah, you said a quarter mile. Well, that's not a quarter mile. Yeah. All right.
Continue for a half mile.
See, entertainment. Yeah, that's what we're trying to bring to you. Yeah, that's why I said, earlier today, I said we now join our regularly scheduled program already in progress. So, but man. I'm shopped out today, guys. I really am. I mean, that's just 4 shopping orders tonight. I mean, I was in the stores more than I was in the car, which in a way that's pretty good because when you're shopping, you're not driving, doing a whole lot of stuff. So, yeah. So I had a full tank of gas when I started. And then through the driving that I did this morning and, and doing all that stuff, I haven't even used a half a tank of gas yet. So that's a good thing. I mean, I can go on a whole nother half a tank of gas, like if I go dashing, in the morning. I'm not sure about tomorrow, though, because Mondays, normally I do not dash on Mondays. So normally I don't, because for the reason why I don't is because Mondays are days that I'm usually at my W2. So I'm either coming back from Sunday night on Monday for my W2, or I'm going to be going to my W2 on Monday night, which means I would have to sleep during the day. So I think Monday I'll probably end up skipping. Well, for another reason, it'll make you feel pain, even with how numb you are as a person. Oh, man. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I mean, in a way, like I said, I wanted so bad, to go live today because that's what we do. But, yeah, I mean, it would have been boring because you wouldn't have seen me. I was in the stores shopping. You wouldn't have seen me out here. Going through the maze. Hey, Douglas, welcome in. Yeah. What does speed limit you? I said, I am obeying the speed limit. I'm going 30, Douglas. Yep. I'm going 30. I'm going 28 now. See, that's what I do, Douglas. You got to do that stuff in Shelbyville, okay? You don't need to be saying that to me. Say that to some of the other drivers in here. Douglas, I've got all kinds of all my dashes I did last year in this town. You wouldn't believe the number of people that ran stoplights. You wouldn't believe the number of people who ran stop signs. You wouldn't believe the number of people who just, that speed on here and could care less. Yeah. You wouldn't believe it. I mean, seriously, Douglas, check out all my dashes from all my Big Tens last year, and you will see for yourself all of those who did exactly what I said they did. You want to see, this is a town where they don't care about rules. Yeah. They'll run you over in this town. That's why you got to be a defensive driver here. Yeah. I mean, you really do. You got to be a very defensive driver here.
In a half mile,
Taking care of business. That's right, Douglas. Exactly. It's exactly what we do. Yep. Especially when you go through mazes like this. Yeah, they're watching. You better believe it. Yeah. And when you dash in Franklin, like I'm going to be doing most of this contest, you got to have the eyes in the back of your head when you're in Franklin too, because they don't play there. You got to be watching everything because they're all over the place, especially in school areas. You don't dare go and be past 25 in a school zone in Franklin. They'll be right there. I guarantee you. Yeah. And that's a place they do not play. And another place also that I found out when I went there for the first time was Connorsville. Yeah. In Connorsville, they don't play either. The dash that I did in Connorsville for the first time, I saw 4 different incidents of traffic stops. I kid you not. 4 different incidents of traffic stops throughout that dash. So if you want some action there, Douglas, check that out. If you like that kind of action, there you go. So, just stick with me, Douglas. You'll see for yourself. You'll see for yourself the way that people drive here. All right, guys, I got to go pick up this Casey's order. I'll be right back. Didn't even order any pizza, just a couple things. Yeah, didn't even order pizza, just ordered a couple things. All right, no receipt. I mean, they're both in here, so, but no receipt though. Okay, there is no receipt. Yeah, no wonder it's $3. Hey, we got a gift membership. Yeah, all right. All right, guys, as soon as I drop this off, I'm going back there again. Yeah, I was there earlier. Okay, the dash will end as soon as I drop this off, and we'll go ahead and play that, and then we're going to go to the fountain, and we're going to have our drawing. So somebody here tonight is going to win $25. So, yep, we'll get all my blue things together, and we'll get it ready to go. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, Ray the Dashing Womble got in today. So did Terry. So did Melly Mel. And then, this one here, Michael Mike. And let's see. I think there was one other one. Was there? Yeah, there was one other one. I'm trying to remember who it was though, but I've got it listed, so I wrote it down. Okay, so
drive west on West Rampart Road. Then, in a quarter mile, turn right onto Morningside
Womble
Drive.
this morning. Yeah, I remember that. But I don't know if you were there, but Terry got on too, Fran. So yeah. So I'm just ready to see who's gonna take this $25 tonight.
Morningside Drive.
Join Sheila in the $25 club. So
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Talworth Road.
yeah, I'm ready for this. So but yeah, I'm glad that I at least crossed the $40 mark, and so that would be 93. Yeah.
Turn left onto
94.
Talworth Road. Then 1723 Talworth Road, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176. USA will be on the left.
Okay, well, let's see. 68 plus 40, that's 108.
1723 Talworth Road,
108 and
Shelbyville,
17,
Indiana
that's, yeah.
46176.
126.
USA is on the left.
Yep, right here. Okay. Yeah, right here. Sorry, guys, you're just going to have to wait if you're coming out. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, the dash has ended. Okay, for an hour, so then shut your eyes again. Yeah, okay, there we go. All right, 41.79. So we add that to what we earlier. So we put two together. We round up to the nearest dollar, so we make that 42. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and play this for the new, for our newest. There we go, for our newest member. Here we are, guys. That's our members club. Yes. All right. We're heading now to the fountain. So we're gonna go to the fountain now, guys, and we're gonna have this drawing. So man, this is exciting. We're gonna get to see who is our next $25 winner, courtesy of of Team Little One. So, and also, guys, keep this in mind too, that somebody's winning tonight, but it adds to the prize of the at the end for both. It adds to the prize to the end for both the regular dash for the college team and for the cat team. So yeah, so that will be, so that's another $25 that is added to those. So it started at $50, for the winners. Now it's going to be $75. So there you go. So now it's guaranteed on both for a drawing of $75. So that'll be, so we got a guarantee of that now. So okay, so the total, so 42. Okay, so we had 53, we had 42, we had 14. So that is 100 and let's see, 53, 14, there's 14 and 14 and then 42. So that's 95 plus 95 plus 15, that's 110. And then you have the Uber Eats of 17. So $127. Okay, so $127, that is not, that's, I mean, considering the way the dash was today, it's a pretty good comeback. That's not a bad score to start with. It really isn't. 127 is not a bad score to start with. So at least that's going in the books. But yeah, I mean, like I said, there could have been another dirty stack, but no, I'm sorry, I'm not going $11 for 30 miles, which is 11 for 60. There's no way that's going to happen. Even you offer me 14, that's still not happening. So yeah, yeah, that's not worth it. Nope. But yeah, it was just all shopping orders tonight, guys. That's all it was. Just old shopping orders. But it is what it is, so yeah. All right. Let's see who is. I got all my blue tickets right here. Let's get all those ready. I got them right here in the in my little console, so I'll get all those out. I got 4 more names I got to add, so I'm going to do that, and then we'll draw. Okay. Oh, I'm ready for this. Not that far from the fountain, so okay. How cold is it? It's only 49 degrees right now, so I mean, it's a slight bit overcast though, so I think that's part of the reason why it hasn't gone down too much. I think it is supposed to go down a little bit further. I think it is supposed to get in the 30s tonight, but right now it's only 49 here, and it's but I mean it's only 8 o'clock though too, so yeah. All right. Oh, we're getting ready, guys. Yeah. Let's see if it was really cold for you. Yeah, well, I mean, Phoenix, yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's gotten cold down there at times, like that. But yeah, I mean, it could be a whole lot worse. I mean, most of your Novembers is low 40s, high 30s. That's usually what it is at night. So, I mean, it's kind of good that it is this, at around this time. So then, of course, when you get to December, then it's, a little bit different. Okay, getting ready to turn here and get ready to go to our fountain. And close enough. So, all right. And there it is. Okay. Nobody here either, so that's good. All right, so we're going to do one of these. I hope Shelly wins, so she'll get off your back. I said, is it Shelly a member, Roy? I don't remember her. I don't know if I don't remember her being a member. Not to say that she can't be, but yeah, I gotta turn down this street. Yeah, Shelly is your girl. Yeah, yeah. That's why I say. I mean, at some point, I think Shelly just needs to do a little segment of her own at some point. I mean, even if it's just for one time. Yeah. Ooh, Orange Luke, we got somebody else is going to enter it. Who is it? Let's see. You don't think so? Yeah, all right. Paul Hawes. All right, Paul. Okay, I haven't seen him in a while, but Paul, we're going to go ahead and enter you in the contest. So, all right, let's go ahead and get this ready, guys. And, one more time. Here we go. This is for Paul. Okay, so that's 5 I gotta enter right now. Okay. 2-hour parking. Okay, I can park in this spot right over here by the tree. All right, guys. All right. All right, now, before I get in here, let me go ahead and write the 5 new people that, that are on here. So, let me go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, so we have, let's see. All right. Hey, Vicky, welcome in. Yeah, we're about to do a drawing here. Vicky. I got 5 more names I have to add. So, then we'll go ahead and draw here in a second. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah, I forgot to do that. Okay. All right. So we got Terry. Okay. All right. See, Paul, we just got that. Yep. So we'll go ahead and do Paul Hawes. Okay. Melly Mill from earlier. Okay. And then Michael from earlier. So we got to glue him on there. All right. All right. Let me go ahead and grab these. Okay, now get all the blue ones here. All right. I like this, guys. Yeah. Getting a whole lot bigger. I like that. Yep. Getting close to 50 names in here right now. All right. All right, let's go to the fountain. All right. Yeah, so Marty, we're doing this rounding up to the nearest, to the nearest dollar. Michigan is posting 127. So, yeah, that's what we're giving them, the post of 127. All right, let's go here. We're at the fountain now. Okay. So YouTube, if we're here at the fountain, so you can go ahead and let everybody see the fountain here. Go ahead and do that for a minute. Yeah, not at all. I mean, I've done better on Sunday, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get ready for the drawing here. We're just gonna give a few minutes in case anyone else wants to to chime in, because we're ready for the draw. Yep. Ain't nothing like this, guys. Might as well take advantage of this while we can, because this is, as soon as it gets a little cooler and getting close to Thanksgiving time, they'll be turning this off and putting Christmas decorations out here. So, yeah. You just go ahead and get a good look at it, and we'll just do the little drawing here in a couple minutes. So. Oh, Marie. Let's see who did this. Each Day with Dean. All right, I've got to go to the car and go and I got to write another person down. Okay. Thank you, Dean. We'll go ahead and play the song again too. Okay, I got to write this person down. All right. Okay, Marie is now in. Okay. So that adds another one, but thank you, Dean. I certainly appreciate that. Okay, let's go ahead and play the song for that. Let's do it, guys. Here we go. Back to the fountain. And here's the song. Yep, the cat emojis, guys. They are. All right. Well, I got my trusty little bag over here, guys. So, just going to leave that on. We're just going to go sit here for a minute. And I guess 9 is all we really got for this one. I mean, that's fine, because there will be a replay. So, someone that wants to see it, they'll be able to. Okay. All these names right now are going in the bag, guys. All right. Yep. You see 10? There's way more than that, Fran. And it's all put out together. Yeah, it's all put out together. Yeah. Today was the last day. Was the last day for the tournament? No, this is the beginning of the tournament, Dean. Michigan just started it. Yeah. No, this is the dirty stack drawing. Yeah, this is the dirty stack drawing that we did earlier. Yeah. Yeah, remember the dirty stack that his team, to last day to enter? Well, no, I'm not going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and extend that because there's a lot of teams that have not been accounted for. So I'm going to give everybody this week to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and post and give them some extra time to do that. But this draw is for the dirty stack. So that's what we're doing. But I will give others some time because there are teams that are not accounted for. So I really need all the teams accounted for. So I'm going to give them this week while I'm off. So I will be able to tell everybody that comes on my lives that you have an opportunity to enter this contest with a team because you can win a chance to win not only once but twice and maybe even in the dirty stack. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do this little drawing here. Okay, because it's getting close. So you pick little tiny UCLA. So all right, guys. Okay, yeah, I think I better, I'll just have you guys look at me so I can look straight ahead here. Hold on. Yeah, because I look straight ahead. I don't need, the drum roll. Okay, so this is dirty money, the dirty stack money, yep. Okay, I'm looking straight ahead at you so that I don't, because there's no cheating. We don't do that kind of thing here, so, yeah. So I just look straight ahead at you. We're ready. Are we ready here? Okay. I have a name. Let's turn it over and see who it is. And it is newly done today. Terry's just doing her thing. Terry is the winner. All right. Yep, Terry is the winner. That's thanks to Dean. Yes, Terry is the winner. So she does not, I don't even know if she knows that she came, that she became a member today. But, yeah, just so that she knows, the next time I see her, I will definitely, that Terry is the winner tonight of the Dirty Stack. So, yep. So I take her name out now and, take Sheila's name, out for the time being, until we have those later on because, you win once, then you get re-entered in the next time. So, because you got to give everybody an opportunity. So, yeah. Yep, look what Dean did today. Yep, Dean got Terry $25. All right. Yeah, congratulations, Terry. Let's go ahead and play the song for Terry and her $25 win. Okay. All right. Yep, Terry, you won $25 thanks to Dean. Dean entered you as a member today. So, yep, you were drawn, and because you were drawn in the Dirty Stack drawing, because we had a Dirty Stack at the very end of round 2 today. So, yeah, if you want to see it, Terry, it'll be at the very end of the of my earlier dash. So, yep. So congratulations, Terry. I'll get with you on how I'll be taking care of that for you within this next week. So, congratulations to you. I'm glad that you became a member. And, because you became a member, at the start of this, I said you're a member. Yes, so you will be entered in all of the member drawings. And, so congratulations to you. I'm very happy for you that Dean was able to get you in. So, yep. But that's what we do here, guys. I mean, we help everybody. I said, Dean, yep, Dean. And I'm thinking, you're shocked. I'm going to say, well, Terry, it's like this, okay? and I do this like for everybody. You know, we're all one big community, and I try to express that to everyone who comes in, who comes in my stream. We're all one big community. We all doing this together, and and when we all do this together and we help one another, I mean, look at the surprises you might get. I mean, Terry, the way that this dirty stack happened today, it happened at the very last second. Okay. I had an Uber Eats order that I was taking to, a motel, and it was still in my hand. It was still in my hand, and I get to the top of the stairs. Now, the room I was supposed to take it to was all the way down to the end, and it was still in my hand, and that's when the ding came for DoorDash. So, I looked at the DoorDash so I could, get that ding to stop, and it was for Applebee's, which was right across from the, hotel. So, is that a good dirty stack or what? I still had the order in my hand, and I take it, and then I go over there, and I'm not wasting too much time because Applebee's is right across the street. So, getting to the top of the stairs, that's how you won your 25, Terry. That's how you got your 25. This is great because you had a terrible night dashing. Well, you're welcome, Terry. I mean, I tell you, I said things, I said you're at the right place at the right time. And things happen, at the right time. Because when you're saying that you're having a terrible day, someone will step in when you least expect it. Okay? Because, remember, Terry, there must have been some seed that you sowed a while back or something that something was being worked on. And it took a dirty stack to get you an extra $25 today. So, cool gaming. Okay, well, okay, guys, we're still going here. Yep, all right. Let's get cool gaming in. That'll be for the next time. Yeah. So, Terry, now that you're a member, you go to my post and you can choose any Big Ten school that you want. And, pick any of those cat teams, but you got to pick a college, okay? And you join one of those teams. Not only is that you pick that team to maybe win the contest, but also if you're on one of those cat teams, then there's a drawing for that too at the end of the tournament. So, there's lots of ways to win here. But the dirty stack was the big winner. So, yeah. So, like I said, I'm having fun with this, guys. I'm having a lot of fun with this. I mean, that dirty stack made my day. And it made my day to make Terry's day. And it made my day because Dean made Terry's day by, giving in to make sure that she got in. So, you'll pick a cat. Okay, now Roy, Fran picked UCLA. So, she picked UCLA. So, I mean, all you got to do is just go over there. I said, you're picking Tot? Well, if you pick Tot, then you got to pick one of those 6 teams. Let's see, what teams are they? Yeah, you got Indiana, Oregon, Maryland, let's see, Ohio State, and yeah, I was trying to think of the other 2. I've got them in the car because I have to go to the car anyway right now and do another drawing because we got to see who's going next. So, yeah, she picked Tiny, but she picked UCLA. She had to pick a team though. So, because it gives you not 1 but 2 opportunities. So, yeah. But you got time if you don't know what you want to pick yet. I'm going to give you the rest of the week. So, but I mean, this is just something. I mean, I want all the teams to be accounted for, and I want to be able to, you pick up all the times. You pick the, the Tot. Yeah. By the way, like I said, for those that don't know, Tot did become a part of the family this week. So, Tot is in the house with the other cats. So, yeah. I mean, I know they're trying to get used to each other. I know it's not easy, but it's, I kind of had to do that in a sense for the fact that, they're all, in this contest together. So, but anyway, I'm giving everybody an opportunity, by the end of this week, by Sunday, for everybody to pick a team, and then when you pick the team, your message, your post, if you look at it, my reply to you. Okay, well, I'll have to check and make sure that I got it. I don't see it. I didn't see it on there, but I'll check again. You did 4 days ago? Yeah, I remember. Okay. Yeah, I didn't see the name, but I'll have to check it here. There's Shannon. Yeah, there you go, Shannon. Yeah, Shannon, you missed. See, did you miss the draw? Yeah, Terry up there won the draw. So, and Michigan posted 127 today. So, yeah, we're not doing any cents or anything like that. We're going. You went and picked. Okay, what team did you pick, Terry? Let me know so I can write it down. Because when I write down all the teams, that way, because I'm, like I said, I'm just in a giving mood right now, guys. I just am. I mean, and this is the month too, the month to be thankful. You picked Indiana. All right, very good. Thank you, Terry. You picked Indiana. All right. So she's Team Tot now, Indiana. So I will write that down. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to, yeah, you picked Washington. Okay. Queen of Hustling has also picked Washington. So if Washington wins, it'll be a draw between you two. So, but anyway, let's go to the car right now. And let's go and let's pick what school is going to go the next time. I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow or not, but because Monday, it's kind of a I'm not sure day because I never dash on Monday. So I'm not sure. So I don't know if I will be tomorrow. I know I definitely will be Tuesday, and then Wednesday. You can do the smile to your choice when he said Indiana. Well, yep, that's my school. Okay, that's where I went. That's where I went. So, and I'm just glad that Terry chose them. Okay, because they're the defending champions. All right. Now we're going back to the bag and let's see who. Yeah, Cool Gaming. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you for reminding me, Dean. Yeah. Okay. Let me go ahead and write that down. Let me write Cool Gaming down here. You go ahead and do that. Let me get my blue papers out. Okay. All right, Cool Gaming. Oop, I gotta turn the light on. There we go. All right, so Cool Gaming is now in. There we go. It's been a while since it's been in the bag. Okay. All right, so we got him in there. Okay, and Terry has picked Indiana, so I'm going to go ahead and write that down too. So here we go. Hang on, guys. All right. So Terry has picked Indiana. Okay. All right. So Todd has two. So Todd has two on team also. So that's a good thing. Okay. All right, guys. We're about to draw now to see who is going tomorrow. Okay. Or maybe not necessarily tomorrow, but we'll see. Who is the next team that is going to go tomorrow? Let's take a look and see. Tomorrow or Tuesday. I don't know about tomorrow. Like I said, I'm not sure. All right, I have a team, and we're going to stay in the state. We're going to stay in Michigan because tomorrow, or the next, whoever it is Michigan State. So Michigan State will be the next one. So anyone that's out there that, wishes to choose Michigan State, you've got the opportunity to do right now. So that is also team little one too. So, yeah. So now here's the question. Can Michigan State beat their 86 that they got last year? That was the total score they had the whole day last year during their dash. Yeah, it was a pretty rotten day for them. Of course, it was a weekday though. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it might have been a Tuesday. So, yeah, I think it was a Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was, yeah. Which just goes to show just how Tuesdays are. Yeah. But no, I'm really happy for you, Terry. I mean, just to hear that you had a really bad day dashing. It wasn't a very good day dashing, dashing here either. I mean, for a Sunday, it really was not that great a day here dashing either. I mean, 127. I mean, I usually do maybe a little better than that, but I think the main thing that really helped though was those two Uber orders. You know, those two. I mean, it would have been way less than that if I didn't have the Uber orders. I mean, I would have had 110. It was the $17 from those two Uber orders that made the difference. So I'm going to go ahead and put you guys in here. Here we go. So I can go ahead and head back. Yeah, but that's fantastic, guys. I mean, usually DG, you've been down, and the general Fran told me as I was walking to the door after, DoorDash. I said, that's what I'm here to do, Terry. That's what my channel is all about. If you're not smiling when you enter my chat, I want to see you smiling when you either the chat ends or you decide that you leave the chat or whatever. You come in with a frown, I'm here to turn your frown upside down. Just like Roy, just like Fran, just like Dean, just like all of us. That's what we're here to do. We're a community. We help one another. And this is the time of year. Yes, this is the time of year to be thankful. This is the time of year that we're getting ready to spend time with family and things and do some shopping and things. But also, this is a stressful time too. And that's why, I want to take advantage of using that fountain before they decide to shut it off and put their Christmas stuff out. I want to have a couple of sessions out there, like hour sessions, for just, no talk or anything, just take in the fountain. Because there's going to be times where people are going to need to do that. And that's, it's fun to get ready to do things with family, but there's a lot of stress that's involved with it. And everybody knows that, that this can be a very stressful time. There's a lot of people out there who absolutely despise the holidays for whatever the reason. Either because maybe they don't have family, or they're at odds with their family or whatever, and or they're just they don't have places to live. Like in 2013, during Thanksgiving and Christmas, I didn't have a home in 2013, so I know exactly what that's like, and I know what it's like to feel isolated on those days. There's some of those people that feel like George Bailey. And you guys know who I'm talking about. There'll be those people. And I just, want to make sure that, that when the people that they come to my stream, I want to be able to, to put those smiles on their faces and say, hey, it's okay. We're here for you. We'll listen. That's why I promoted Colleen's channel. She's a listener. That's why Sally, she's a listener. She's getting up there too. I said, I promote you guys' channels for that reason, so that we all can pitch in and do the same thing for the community. Because we all have one goal. Yes, it may seem like, we're in competition with each other when it comes to dashing. But when we all come together and we visit each other's streams, it becomes a whole different thing. Because we're supporting. Luke, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. I really do, Luke. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Luke. Thank you. Let's go ahead and give a little shout out to Luke here before we oh man. That's fantastic. Thank you so much, Luke. All right, here. I'm going to go ahead and sit here. We'll play that one more time. Okay, let's see here. Am I sitting on it, or I'm going to get that off anyway? Yep. Okay, I did have that on there. All right, guys, here we go. One more time. Let's have another music. Here we go. There you go, guys. That's fantastic, guys. This is just what I'm saying. You know, when we're one big community, when somebody feels down, we bring them up. And there are those that come to the chat that, you know, they don't know what we're doing, and they come in and say, you know, what exactly is this? I mean, I dash or I do this, and I said I didn't know that there was such a thing like this. You know, just like Diesel today. You know, he came to my channel today. You know, he was a dasher. He didn't know there was such a community like this. And when I told him about Roy's channel, because he was California, I immediately told him about Roy because, you know, you got two Californians, you know, in the same, you know, doing the same thing, and then it just all blossoms from there. So, yeah. Fran Spamx new account coming soon. Yeah, you know, guys, this is what it's all about, guys. You know, just having fun. You know, having fun. The latest overseas. Please subscribe to Bruce H. That's all I ask. Orange Luke. Yeah, all right. You okay, Bruce H? Okay, you guys just loved hearing this. All right, let's do it again. I've been subscribed to Bruce H all the time. As you know, as a matter of fact, too, I can't wait for, you know, if I get, I've had twice, you know, I've had a Bruce H that I delivered to in Shelbyville. And I know I sent it to Fran's, oh yeah. All right. You guys, this is fantastic. Yeah. Dean, I cannot wait for you to get your 500, man. I can't wait for you to get there. Because I just pretty much know, you know, I pretty much have an idea as to how you're going to conduct yours. And I can't wait to hear the stories. You know, if his friend thanks Dean and Fran. So I said, Fran just gave, see, Terry just gave $5. Oh, guys, I said, I appreciate this, man. You know, I really do. This is fantastic. Yeah. Okay. It's like we're all doing one thing together. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to play the Big Ten. We're going to do the Big Ten one this time. So let's go ahead and do that for everybody. Here we go. You know, let's do the Big Ten one, guys. This was just a little segment they did, you know, like during halftime of the games or something like that, just to introduce what the Big Ten really was. You know, which schools were good at sports, academics, and so forth. But now it's not 10 anymore, because this was on when there was only 10 teams. Now there's 18. So, and this hasn't been played since 1990. So you're talking 35 years. Yep, since 90. Yep. And, you know, and the thing about it is, too, I mean, you know, coming with Michigan and Michigan State, Michigan won the championship in 1989. Michigan State won the Big Ten championship in 1990. So it just goes to show that things like that happen at the times that they do. So all this stuff correlates, guys. I mean, it really does. I mean, you know, there's reasons why things happen the way they do. And I don't think it's so much just by chance. And I've said this all the time, and I will continue to say this, is that, you know, what you get back is what you send out. I keep saying it. It's the, you know, it's the truth. I mean, it's something that you cannot get away from. What you get back is what you send out. If you send out, if you send out hate and all that kind of thing, you're going to get that back, and it's going to come back to you in a way to which that you will least expect it, and probably a lot worse than than what you sowed. Because remember, we reap what we sow, more than we sow, and later than we sow. But then on the other hand, when you sow the other way, when you sow love, respect, honor, and and giving, when you have that giving heart, that too is also something is happening in the background to where that seed that you sowed is going to come back to you when you least expect it, just like with Terry. Okay. Was she expecting to get this $25 today? No, she wasn't. No. She had one of those days, but there was some seed that she sowed a while back. And when she sowed that seed, guess what? Something was being in the background, being, prepared for her. It didn't happen right away because, like I said, when we reap what we sow, more than we sow, and later than we sow. There's some people that don't like the word later. But sometimes the word later, it may be one of the most important words that you will ever encounter. Because sometimes later is for your own good. And you may not realize it. Because there's always a right time for something. And, I'm just going up the stairs. At the top of the stairs, there's the ding before I drop off the order. There's the dirty stack. And then what happens? I draw to say earlier on the first round, Terry's name was brought in. And then the dirty stack happened. I go to the fountain, whose name was drawn? Terry's. Yep. And this is what it's all about. I mean, this is, it's all about helping one another, guys. It's all about just, being one community, that supports one another, even when the chips are down. Even when the chips are down. It's like all these teams, if there's, not one person makes a team. Not one person does. There is not one single person that's going to make a team. And for those that think that, they finally, it becomes it's not a good thing. But, one person does not make a team. It takes a lot of people to make a team. And I bring this up all the time. Yes. When someone on a team, isn't at their best, or they get hurt, or whatever the case may be, somebody's got to step up. Somebody else has to step up. And that's what we do in this community. Somebody steps up. When I sowed for Colleen, I put the seed out there with the Oregon Duck, mascot sitting right there, help my friend out. Even though IU beat Oregon this year, it's almost like I had the Ducks say, I have no hard feelings. DJ is helping my friend. Join him in helping my friend. And then what'd you guys do? I put out the bait. What'd you guys do? You helped her get there. We all did it together. The bait was out there. The rest of you guys reeled in the bait, and you did your other thing. Now she's at 1,000. And it was that way with each one of you that got your 1,000. Yeah. Fran, you got me my 1,000 when I wasn't expecting it. I didn't even care at that day. I was having more fun with you doing the Arizona State versus Indiana dash. It didn't even occur to me that I was going to get that 1,000 on that day. Hey, Dirty Stack and Deb, welcome in. Yeah, congratulate Terry. Deb. Terry won $25 in the Dirty Stack I did today earlier in the Michigan dash. So, yep. Luke was a MVP. Hey, Dean's is a MVP too. He got Terry her $25 today. So, like I said, guys, and I got another one of those today. So let me go ahead. We're just going to go ahead and we're going to do this one more time because at 9 o'clock I've got to, gotta go. Guess you guys don't get tired of hearing this song. You know what? I don't either. Yep. Deb, if you want to join in the in the tournament, I say you can, because there's an opportunity. I'm giving everybody an opportunity this week to enter the tournament. What you're doing is you pick one of the 18 teams from any of the cats. I've got that on a post that I did last week. I'll keep that post up, and you just pick one of those 18 teams, and then that'll also be your cat, and you will see. Not only do you have a chance to win with the team, but you also have a chance to win, with all your teammates together on that cat's team. So you got a chance to win not once but twice. So, and there's Yvonne. Welcome in, Yvonne. Yeah, guys, this is great. Yeah. Yeah. She's team Tot because she picked Indiana. So, yep. Yeah. And Yvonne picked, of course, picked Minnesota. So, and that's team, that's team Little One. So, yep, guys, this is just wonderful. I mean, this is just fantastic. I mean, it really is. So here's what we have right now. I said we've got Queen of Hustling picked Washington. We got Shannon that picked Washington. Dean picked Illinois. Yvonne's Minnesota. Indy Gig Life picked Purdue. Joey picked Oregon, and also, Colleen hasn't yet, but she might. Ma Dukes picked Michigan. Michigan went today, of course. Fran picked UCLA, and then Terry picked Indiana. So anyway, so each team has got that going. So then, there's Diesel. There we go. Yeah, Diesel. Take a look at all these names in blue. Okay. These are the channels that I would like for you to check out. Each one of them. Okay. Yep. All these channels. Each Day with Dean. He's on his way to 500. Please visit his channel. Fran, please visit her channel if you haven't already, because you already did that. Dirty Stack and Deb. Terry, she's the winner of $25 tonight on the Dirty Stack. So, yeah. All these channels that are in blue, Diesel, please check those channels out and join our community. We would love to have you. All these channels that I'm recommending to you, they all have something in common with me, but yet they also do their own thing too. And there may be something on any of these channels that you might be able to resonate with. And if that's the case, you'll be visiting that channel quite often, and you may be telling your friends about these channels too, which we would all appreciate. It's what this is all about, guys. This is a community. We all work together. My slogan is, we're all in this together, and we are. We're all in this together. Yeah. Diesel, he was the one I told you about earlier. Everyone, he's done how many lifetime dashes have you have? Like like 20,000 something, or he's done a lot. He's been out for a while. He's done more dashes, I think, than a lot of us put together. That's how long he's been doing it. And I know he's probably got a lot of stories, to tell all of us. Approaching 22K, that's what I thought. I knew you were in the 20s. I just wasn't sure. Yep. So, guys, we get to know Diesel here. I mean, I'm sure he's got, this person has a lot, and I mean a lot of stories to tell. And I'd be anxious to hear some of those stories, of all the, certain oddball customers, 5,105 shop orders. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, this dash that I did here, Diesel, I had 4 shopping orders. See, I was supposed to go live at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I was supposed to go live. But when I first started, because I don't start a dash until I get a, I don't start alive until I have an order in the car. So, but when I started right at 5, I immediately got it, sent over to Aldi. So I can't really start a dash, being in a store. I can't do that. See? And then right after that, I got back-to-back Kroger orders. So again, I was not in the car. I was in there. It would have been boring. You wouldn't have seen me. And then I got a Cracker Barrel order, took care of that. And then, but see, by that time, I really didn't have any time to get anything together because I got that Cracker Barrel order immediately. Then right after that Cracker Barrel order, I was shopping again over at Dollar General. So, yeah, that's why I came, that's why I came on late. But, better late than never. That's all I can say. 3,500. But yeah, I mean, it's like I don't mind, I don't mind doing the shopping and everything, but yeah. But of all of the orders that I shopped for today, there was only one item that was not available. Only one. And I would say that's pretty good for, let's see, I had a Meijer shopping order in Franklin, so I think of all 5 of them that I had, only one item, that's not too bad. So yeah, for Terry, it was right on time. The right place at the right time. That's what it is. The right place at the right time. Okay, DJ, have a great night. Yeah, I'm about to sign off here too, guys, because it's 9 o'clock. So anyway, I want to thank all of you guys for for joining me tonight. Congratulate Terry on her $25. I'll get with you on that later this week, Terry. So and we'll get that we'll get that taken care of. And also, by the way, guys, I'm going to be working on a live with see about working with Sheila this Wednesday night. So check on that. Hello, Tornado. Welcome in. So yeah, guys, I'm about to sign off here. But like I say, as I always say, congratulations to everyone. And those of you who have not picked teams, you have a chance to do that this week. So anyways, like I always say, guys, you all have a great night, and I will see you in the future. And remember, we're all in this together.